to my channel. I'm Amanda and we are here with the Mythomorphia by Kerby Rosanes review, and I got the French version by accident. I pre-ordered the book and didn't look at what version it was. I should have known because of the colouring, but I got the French version, which meant that I got it early, but it also meant that I got the French version, so I don't know whether I'm happy about that or not, especially since the condition that this one came in. I wanted to review it anyway, just so that you know not to get the French one and to get the English one or the American one, and also so that you can see the pages, because the pages, regardless of the quality of the book, is amazing. And I've decided not to send this one back. I'm just going to keep it. And probably buy the English version when it comes out, but I'll tell you why it is not good quality in a minute. The pages, the paper is good quality, is better than the English version that I've had experiences with in Kerby Rosanes books, but there is a few issues, and I'll tell you about those once we get to it. But I'm just going to do a flip through. Kerby Rosanes also has two other books out. I believe it's two, it might be more. I've got Mythomorphia here, and he's also got ALLJArt, which I don't know where that is at the moment, and I will probably do a review on those books as well at some point, but not just now, because I want to do the new one, which is Mythomorphia. And I'm super excited for this book because I like to do realistic things and practice my realistic shading and colouring, but this one's exciting because I get to like totally just let my imagination and my colour combinations and shading and shadowing run wild. So let's get into it before we delay any further. I don't know if there's any other differences with this book, but sorry about my camera setup, guys. There's like little tripod legs and pod legs in the way, but I'll kind of just shift it to and fro so you guys can see. So there's a little flap here, and then it comes into this kind of like awesome dragon, which is cool. This is more silky than paper, but it's not as silky as some of the other ones that I've seen before, so you could probably colour on this. I've never actually tried to colour with coloured pencils on these things. Maybe I should do that and tell you guys how that turns out, or use different mediums, but it's pretty cool anyway. I'm going to be using primarily coloured pencil and maybe watercolour in this book. I was using acrylic paint in the other one, but I've discovered that I don't like that, and I was just doing that because Dee Dee did it. But just because she did something and it works for her doesn't mean that you have to do it too, although it is a good technique that she has. I just don't think it's right for me, or I'm not doing it properly. Anyway, so this is the front page, and all of the writing and stuff is in French, so I can't read it to you. This is the first page, and I've already started on this, and I started using my Refine pencils that I got, that I did a review on, which I'll show you in the top corner here, with the eye. So you can see it. This is just a little post-it note. This is what I do when I come back. When I know that I'm not going to finish a page, I just write down all of the colours that I've been using, and then I'll come back to it. So this isn't exactly like finished at all, but I've started doing some of the colouring on this one, and I decided I wanted the first few pages to be a little bit more muted, and that's why I used the Refine pencils. This page it's a doubles page spread, and I didn't even realise that until I got down to this part and realised that this dragon wing, or whatever it is attached to this page. But the Refine pencils work beautifully in them. I've layered 3 coloured pencils on this on these stones, and I've also layered a couple of different pressures of the same colour onto this dragon, and then I've used 2 colour pencils on this one. So it does take cheap pencils quite well, so I'm assuming that it will take expensive pencils nicely. Then we've got more information about the book that I can't read because it's in French, but these pages are super exciting. I'm so excited with all of the stuff and the themes and the things. The way that I got the colours for this page not this page. This page was that I went on to designseeds.com, and that's something that I learned from Dee Dee, to get the colour swatches, the colour swatches, and it gave me a couple of shades of yellow, a red, which was perfect for the dragon, and then a couple of shades of grey, and a couple of like cream colours and stuff. So that's how I've started doing that, and it was perfect for the shade of the rocks and stuff. So I definitely think I'll be using that for this book, because I'm not very good at picking colours that go together well, and I just want to keep all of my drawing, my colouring cohesive in this book. But look how gorgeous that is. The detail, guys, it's gorgeous. I can't wait, and I'm mostly in frame, like you're losing about a finger worth of book to see, but you get the idea. It's you can see the main part, so that's alright. Just, there's a couple of single page spreads as well. I'm gonna try and break the spine a little bit. It's just gorgeous, and that's why I wanted to show you. But I'll tell you why I didn't, I can't wait to colour in this. I can't wait to colour in this full book, guys. I want to do my best with this one. It looks amazing. Just every single page I want to colour in Kerby Rosanes. There's never a page that I don't want to colour. There's pages obviously that I feel like colouring more at some points than others, but there's just so many different creatures and little things to colour. Oh my gosh, I just love it. There's not so much many like little creatures in this, I've noticed. That this is more of a, there's something here, and then there's an actual background. Like for this example, there's actually like, so this is an octopus, right? Or something. Yeah, octopus. And then there's a boat, and then there's water, but there's no like little, not as far as I can see. There might be. There's hardly any little creatures and objects. I see a little like spyglass here, and like a barrel or a drum here, but there's not as much as there was in his previous book, I don't think. This is really beautiful. All of them are beautiful. I love him as an artist. He's so creative, and you would think that he wouldn't be able to come up with any more ideas, but he just does. So this is cool. I like this. You got some like girls, I don't know. Oh, gorgeous. I love this. This is going to be so fun to colour, and I'm thinking about kind of reddish brown shades for this one in the green forest. I just love ginger and green together. If you don't know me personally, or you haven't seen any of my vlogs or that, you'll know that I love to wear green, and my hair is ginger. So it's my favourite combination, and yeah, these are just amazing. I'm gonna do some tutorial videos to colour in these, definitely. I'm going to be changing up my Sunday videos as well, but I'll talk about that in a different video, because this is Colourbook Tuesdays. This is just awesome. Like a mermaid world. This is definitely something that reminds me of like the Little Mermaid or something like that. It's gorgeous, guys. I hope that you guys can actually see the detail. I need to move my room about because the lighting situation is a bit awkward. The light is like right in the middle of the room. I used to moan about that the lights were never in the middle of the room, they were always at the end, but they're actually really helpful for people that want good lighting in their videos. This is like a centaur or something, a man horse, or a man something. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now I'm scared in case I'm missing pages as well, and I'll tell you again why in a minute. You'll probably be able to see a little bit that is a little bit frayed up here. And there's a reason for that. If you follow me on Twitter, you've probably seen it already. Me moaning about it. Because even if you buy it from a different publisher, you expect the quality to be just as good. It shouldn't have to be different just because it's from a different country, you know? French people deserve to get a good colour book as well. And I noticed that on the review section, where I bought mine's from, nobody complained about it, so it must have just been me, like I got a crap copy or something. I did complain on Twitter and atted Kerby Rosanes, but I didn't at the publisher. I didn't really know who the publisher was. I didn't really check, but this is gorgeous, guys. I hope you guys are seeing these. I'm just trying to not miss any pages. There might be a few pages missed, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm showing you the majority of them. I definitely recommend getting this book, not even just for like if you like mythical creatures, but just to not be scared as much, to go out of your comfort zone, because most of these creatures are mythical creatures, so we don't really know what colour they should be. Obviously there's some people who's got like some kind of mind of what they should be, but you don't have to worry about the colours basically. So you could go in and colour this thing purple if you want, and you can do that with anything in your colour books, even if it's real or not. But just sometimes you look at it and you're like, I don't know about that, maybe I'll just leave it and do it like real colours. These little goblin things look really cool. I'm thinking probably I'll colour them in green, just because that's what colour that brings to mind, although I really want to colour him in a dark skin tone colour, and maybe him in a light green colour. I don't know, maybe they should be the same colour because they're like the same species. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm not going to be doing much speed things on my channel anymore. I really don't like watching speed things. I do sometimes, but like I prefer to watch people doing it in real time, and if I prefer to watch that, then I would prefer to make those videos. So I'm going to have a lot more real-time videos, but that means that they're going to be a lot longer, so I hope that you guys don't mind. But if they are longer videos, then you guys can just pause it and go away and make sure you remember where your bookmark is. YouTube are good for that, remembering where you left off. I do that all the time. I watch D.D. Willingham's live streams, and then the next again day I'll go back and it's at the same place, so that you can watch the full thing, but you don't have to sit for hours and watch it. You can just come back whenever you want. The video's not going anywhere, so if you don't like long videos, you should just break it up into parts yourself. If you don't like speed colorings and you do like long videos, then you're in for luck, because I'm going to make a lot more longer videos, hopefully. Because I'm spending the same amount of time to make the art in the first place, so I may as well record it and show you guys as slow as possible and explain what I'm doing, because a lot of people want to know things. They don't want to just see it, they want to know what I'm doing and stuff. So that's something that I have in mind. If you think that's a good idea, please give this video a thumbs up, share it, and comment below and tell me. Okay, we've suddenly got to the end of the book after that spiel. So it says that there's going to be treasures to be found, I guess. Good job there's pictures, because I cannot read French. But yeah, this is going to be exciting. I've got another colour book on the way from a publisher that has sent me one, an artist who has done it, so look out for that too. That's going to be exciting. And this is where you can find all the hidden items. I'll skim past that so you can't see, but there's a lot of pages that you can use to test. But definitely the quality paper, the quality of the paper is much thicker than his Mythomorphia books, I think. Maybe if I can actually find a page here that's not done. Oh well. I don't know. Maybe it's the same. It felt better to me. Yeah, it does feel a little bit better. Anyway, the reason that I was annoyed by this book was because, and I left one so that you guys could see. Is it this one? Yeah, this. Basically, the pages were all stuck together and there was little tiny tears some places, just in this one. And I'm pretty sure I left some of the pages together so that I could show you what was happening. But basically it was like stuck together all the way to here, and I had to rip some of the pages apart, and that made me scared because I'd noticed that it was already ripped and I didn't want to rip it anymore. So I don't know, I think I tore them all off, but at least 90% of this book had the pages together, so that wasn't the best. But yeah, they're all fine now and the book seems to be usable, so I'm not bothered that it's in French. It doesn't really bother me because the pages are just the same kind of illustrations. It's just that the writing and stuff is in a different language. But he has Anamorphia and Imagimorphia, so yeah, I am definitely going to be loving this book and showing you a lot more from this book as well. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Please tell me if you like Kerby Rosanes and if you have done any pages in his other books. I would love to see, and if you want me to flip through Imagimorphia, and Anamorphia, even though both of them are pretty much covered in some sort of paint somewhere. So yeah, don't know where that came from. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any more colour books that you would like me to review, you've got your eyes on, and you would like me to show you first before you buy them, although I would have to buy them, then tell me in the comments below and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.